I played this guy.
What is up, guys? T-Borbits here, and we will be doing the infamous deck profile of Angel.
Nociel, my favorite fucking everything about Angel Thunder. I love this card.
She's gone through every grade.
She is. She's the only card to go from 0 to 4. Like 0 through the grades to 4.
The only card that comes close is Blaster Dark, and there's another one.
There's actually a gun club in FIU.
Don't look at me.
Blaster Dark is one from a 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna be a 4.
At some point, it'll be a 4. I wonder if it'll be a trigger. Anywho, so it's another deck profile. Another deck profile. First thing is important, the starter. Black Candle Azrael, very good. GP 1, counter plus 1, put her in soul. Top card goes to damage. Take one piece of card from your damage zone and add it to hand. It's a +1. Like even you say, like if you get the card off the field, +1. We cost it for free, so it's really good.
It's better than the other starter.
It's amazing. Like it's the only starter I play now.
Oh no, you have to wait for GB1. Okay, so does your rest of your plays.
Fact. Alright, Love Sniper Nociel, the new Fires Collection Grade 3 for our favorite little angels, my favorite little Seraph Nociel. Her effect is, she's an auto ability within the Vanguard Circle. If a Nociel unit goes into the damage zone, counterblast 1 to add that card to hand, then take the top card of your deck and put it in the damage zone. So, she can potentially plus from you taking damage. Then her other effect, which is placed on Vanguard Circle, she gets a Nociel skill, which is basically top a card from your hand to the damage zone. Real simple. Well, this card is amazing. Something as simple as doing this. You ride grade 3, you put the grade 3 in the damage zone. You counterblast 1, you add her back to hand. Top card is damage. Stride. You got a free card. You get to swap a card, you can go places in damage, add a perfect guard. Add this back to hand, pitch for stride. You lost nothing. You gained a perfect guard for like riding a grade 3. It's ridiculous. Like it's the only deck in plus for doing nothing. Like I will explain the combos as I go through the Nociels, probably at the end, but it's very important to remember how good this card is. Other grade 3, Black Shiver Gavrail. She's pretty much the backup MVP in the deck. If you don't ride Nociel, Gavrail will win you all your games. Like all of your games. Literally every single game you can ever win. Her first effect is, her GB2 skill is when a card plays in the damage zone, she gets plus 2k to the entire front row. So she can give herself power for taking damage and your rear front row. Another effect is when you stride over, counterblast 1, top 3, put 1 in damage and call 1 from damage zone. If someone tells you that if you do the skill and you put a card in damage and you had 6, you do not lose. Your effect will resolve first, you will go back to 5. It's just part of the game. No one can tell you otherwise. It'd be dumb if it didn't work that way.
They would play every day. What they realize is like
the best grade 2 in Angel Feather. One of the best grade 2s in Vanguard. Hands the fuck down. Nurse of Broken Heart. Her effect is when a card plays in the damage zone, she gives herself and the Vanguard plus 2k.
The reason why she's called Broken Heart is she'll break your opponent's heart.
In combination with Gavrail's GB2 skill, you can take a damage and get the Vanguard plus 4k for no reason. You can go from 11 to 15. Take another damage, 15 to 19. One more damage, 19 to 23. And that's only with 2. That's only with one Nurse of Broken Heart and your Gavrail. But if you have 3, you take 1 damage, you get plus 8. You're at 19 for 1 damage, not including a trigger. And
they have to swing at 19 just for a 5k shield.
It is amazing and pretty busted, but that's why she's like one of the best grade 2s in the game. She's the only defensive grade 2 in the game that can do something to most units in the game. I play 4 Black Slice Harut. This deck has a little bit of an issue getting a field. Not so much getting a field, but if you're on Nociel, you have a hard time getting a field. So since the deck counterblast is literally 0 because everything that counterblast gets unflipped anyway, you can. This pretty much would just. This is your use for counterblast, and you get a field for free, or for as cheap as possible.
If you get your Glimmer Burst clone, would you rather play that over the Ember clone? Or?
It depends on how good it is. I will be very limited playing Glimmer Burst clone just because of Raziel. So we're gonna try not to play at 4 or 2. So 2, I'm sorry, not 4. But like depending on how good it is, that would depend on what I would do.
Okay. Because, you know, eventually everyone's gonna get one.
Yeah, at some point we all will get one. And then our other favorite little girl, Love Machine Gun Nociel. When placed on rear guard, swap a card from your hand in the damage zone. Face up or face down does not matter. Very good. Helps proc off other possible rear guard effects. Helps you search for add the cards of perfect guards. Grade 2s, grade 3s, stride enablers. 10k shield if you want for your damage to your hand. Really good. Really good. Gotta play it. Gotta play it. 4 normal perfect guards because perfect guards I like taking damage and it stops shit like Laurel. And there's no reason to put unflip ones because you don't counterblast really in this deck. You can unflip everything.
There's no point. And you might as well protect your rear guard.
Yep. 4,000 Ray Pegasus, one of the best grade 2s and the grade 1s in the deck. When a card puts the damage zone, he gives himself plus 2k. This is less of a defensive ability, more of an offensive ability. It's very good to help give Say you use Gavrail skill for the card and damage, he goes up to 9. You call a Nociel. Nociel skills off a card and damage goes to 11. 11k booster because you just did Angel for this shit. Really, really, really good. Gotta play 4. Can't fit me. I would lower anything else in deck to play 4 of that. 4 Stride Enablers, such as for Gavrail if I really want to get it. 3, I'm sorry. Stride Enablers, such as for Gavrail if I really want to get it. Stride costs, I stride in this deck a lot. 2, Battle Cupid Nociel. When placed on Guardian Circle, solve a card from your hand in damage zone. This card is most important for our favorite G-Break unit because in combination with Nurse of Broken Heart, that is not Nurse of Broken Heart.
He did it to me. Where
you can go block, solve a card from hand and damage, 4k. So she goes. So say these for 16. This guard's 16 now. Pretty good. If you have 2 Nurse of Broken Heart, you can guard 21 with a 5k shield.
Angel Feather loves fighting against anything that's.
If you want to hit us, you can't hit us.
Your favorite match is the Spike Brothers.
Literally, it actually is. Like even back in the day when I played Celestial,
and Aquaforce is
I
free.
used to wreck Spike Brothers. I actually built my deck to fight against Aquaforce. And I played 1 Doctroid Primos. Really interesting Primos. I'm sorry. Really interesting card. Helps. Pretty much, its effect is when the card is placed into the rear guard from the damage zone, and she's in the damage zone, kind of call her as well. Puts our card in the deck as damage to replace her. Pretty good, free card. Nice booster, really effective. For triggers, I run 6 crit. She's very important. Raziel, Soul Blast, you want Soul, very nice.
Alright.
3 stands. This card is
so free.
Busted. GB1, Final Blast 1, pick up 2 cards from your damage zone, put them in deck. Put the stat trigger as well, shuffle, replace as many cards you put back, put that many cards back into the damage zone on top of the deck, and then draw a card. You can make Nurse of Broken Hearts bigger offensively. Thousand Pegasus bigger. You can make giant column, put triggers back.
And with a certain stride, the thing becomes disgusting.
You can even make this. You can even make her unstrode, just her GB2 skill, a functioning offense, which is this 1 card. It's amazing. It's actually pretty ridiculous. 3 draws because draw triggers. This deck is very defensive. Basically, on defense, when I have Nociel the Vanguard, I have. If I have Nociel the Vanguard, that's 3, 6, 8, 11 cards that when you go down to add a card in my hand. So basically, 11 draw triggers. It's pretty.
Since your hand's always a toolbox, you can always I have to fight a deck that has Tom. All right, I'll get the PGs.
Yep.
I gotta fight a deck that has
there's almost no way to out pressure this deck. And 4 heals, specifically Sunny Smile Angel, goes back into the deck, slashes Magus. It's pretty good.
As I get closer to his king, so he'll be trying to protect his queen, but forget his king.
Strides for Raphael, GB2, flip a copy face up, heal the damage. If you don't know why that card's good, you think about your life. 1 Uriel. I don't play Blizz in this deck. I don't need to. I have enough ways to do things in the deck. I can build so much hand, it's kind of dumb. This is just pressure, perfect guard fodder, potentially. If it's not, I build a field for Nociel. Really nice. Holy Seraph Raziel, the best stride in the deck. When you place on Vanguard, Soul Blast 2, take every card from your damage zone, or take as many cards you want from your damage zone, put them back in the deck, shuffle, and replace them. They all come back face up. So 1, it flips damage. 2, it can make these fucking ridiculously huge. You have 5 damage, you drop 1 Raziel, 10k. It's a 19k attack and a 17k booster, and the same column is 36. You have 2 columns, that is 2 36k columns, and the Vanguard will get 20k in total. So then he'll go from being 26 to 46, unboosted. It's dumb. I've been able to just take damage early game, get beat the crap up, stride 1 time in a Raziel, and win the game. It shouldn't happen, but it's so functional. It's too functional sometimes, honestly. And I play the 1 of Holy Seraph Nociel, my favorite Strider deck, but I'm biased. The effect is if you just have a Nociel in Heart, at the end of battle, unit swings. Take 2 cards from your rear guard, put them in the damage zone. Take 2 cards from your damage zone and call them to rear. If you call the Nociel, you get plus 5k power. This is very important because this makes things like this and this into a column. And potentially, I can do something similar to this. I can go say if I have something like this. I go 18, swing a Nociel, swap these, do this, swap a card with Nociel skill, this gets plus 2k. Now this is going to be standing at 21. This is going to get plus 6 each. So it's 13, 15, not 15, yeah, 15. So this would be 28, this would be 21. And all you did was swing with this one stride. You can actually win the game off this stride alone. The offense is ridiculous, it's really good, and because the Nociel Great is so good at toolboxing the Nociels into your hand, you pretty much never have to worry about anything the entire game. It's very, very, very effective. Don't underestimate Angel Feather. You will actually die for some shit like that.
Yeah, those games always complain. How do you beat Angel Feather?
Can't. There's just no way. It just does Angel Feather stuff. You can only do so much. Now, the most important part of this video, and if you've been waiting for this part, you're wondering how this effect is in any way reliably functional. Well, say you take a damage. Nociel, Counter Blast, add Dan. Replace it. Oh, look at Nociel, Counter Blast, add it to hand. Oh, look. Another Nociel, Counter Blast, add it to hand. You can do that at any point. You can go, say you have Nurse of Broken Heart on the field. Preferably 2, because you don't really have a grade 2 you want to have on the board, because you know Angel Feather. You could have, say you have 2 Nurse of Broken Hearts, something real simple. You can go, they can go like, say it's 16. Nociel, skill, put this in damage, Counter Blast 1, add it back to hand, replace the damage. These proc off twice. So now the Vanguard's instead of just getting 2k from each, getting 4k from each. So she goes from being 11 and 19 for 1 card guard. Same number as Gavrail. So,
as a backup, it's just the same.
Yep, it is the same amount of guard as Gavrail, but you also get to keep the hand. So you get the plus for it, and also potentially get even more guard. It's just really good. Like, if you want to build Angel Feather and you don't feel like buying a bunch of expensive shit, don't play this because goddamn Nociel's like expensive as shit now. But outside of that, you just this is the best thing to play. I haven't found any version of the deck that's been better than this so far. That's about it.
Alright guys, Team Ornaments here, and that was Angel Feather. Team Ornaments sign off.